Is it the final part of Super Bowl 48 in our Super Bowl analysis? And at this point, it's 22 nothing. I really could have stopped right here. Let's just summarize the whole game after we see the real clincher. Let's check out the first half highlights using a little bit of Fox's telecast. Right here, they show him coming out on the field. Right off the bat, the ball went flying over Peyton Manning's head for a safety. I haven't shown much of Russell. I haven't shown any of Russell. That's because it's not a production. I haven't shown Marshall Lynch. He didn't do anything in this game. As a matter of fact, he did very little. He did score the touchdown, but he was very little. There's the big play of the game that made it from 15 nothing to 22 nothing, and that's our score right now, 22 nothing at the half. Now let's see what Troy Aikman says they should do for second half. What should Denver do? That's Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. What can they do?
Well, the first thing they have to do is make a stop. Seattle opens up this second half with the football.
They got to make a stop.
Offensively, they've got to protect the edge pressure that we've seen that has impacted Peyton Manning.
All right, he said you got to protect the edge pressure. That wouldn't be the first thing I'd mention. That was the whole point of this whole production I'm doing. See that? I made a whole sort production just to show that shouldn't be the main point, to stop the edge pressure. That edge pressure did cause the pick six. Even then, Peyton Manning should have taken a sack. Should have taken the sack and not thrown that. The edge pressure was not what caused that first interception. And Manning stepped up. And maybe he felt it, but he shouldn't have felt that pressure. And threw a bad rookie-like interception. So, all right, edge pressure has been there, but that wouldn't be my first point that they got to worry about. The second point is what they got to worry about. Listen to what Troy continues to say.
Then when he does have some time, he's got to deal with the package on the back end of the secondary.
Yeah, that secondary, he's got to deal with that coverage. The coverage has been good.
He's being forced to get the ball out of his hands so quickly, Joe, and the coverage is...
No, he's not being forced to get the ball out of his hands so quickly. That's the coverage has been the main thing here.
He's been able to make some pretty good plays, so that's going to be a key.
Yeah, so let's get to the opening half kickoff. 21 degrees. Is that what it just said? How many degrees was that? Let me check that out again.
21 in Seattle, 40.
Oh, it would be 21 in Denver, 41. It's actually warmer in New York. It was 43 degrees. In Jersey. Okay, it wasn't New York. Look at that first half stats. 72 rushing yards for Seattle. I didn't even know they had 72 rushing yards. How did they get 72 rushing yards? Oh, because of Percy Harvin. I'm sorry. Percy Harvin, those jet sweeps. The jet sweeps. Again, I'm not showing any Seattle offense, but the jet sweeps got 72 yards. Percy Harvin had most of those yards. Two of them. One for 30 yards, one for 10. Yeah, remember they did have Percy Harvin. Remember him? Remember they had Percy Harvin? They throw only for 94 yards. They got a couple of field goals, a touchdown, and a pick six. 2 turnovers, that's a key, obviously, in this game so far.
No points, and they've been shut out through half.
Shut out here. Denver would set a record for offense. Shut out. A great defense stopping a great offense. Great defense stopping great offense. Let's get the second half. Maybe they'll make a stop. It'll cause a turnover even. You got to get that, we got to make a play here. Let's see if Denver can make a play. Here's your kick to Harvin. He's gonna go. Yeah, that's the Percy Harvin. Remember I said he's on the team? The jet sweeps, and there is an opening second half touchdown. Never been done before in Super Bowl history where a second half kickoff returned for a touchdown. We had the first half by Devin Hester, whose name I forgot on a previous SALT production when I was doing talking about Super Bowl 41 and one of Peyton Manning's performances there. Watch this replay. The ball bounces around. Boy, if it would have bounced wide, they could have recovered an onside kick. Instead, it goes for a touchdown the other way. Nobody can run. Remember, this was the first game that he was playing. He had surgery. They saved him. They didn't put him on injured reserve. They held him just so he could play maybe play him in a Super Bowl or late in the playoffs. And indeed, big play there. 29-0. I don't got to show anymore. Bottom line, Peyton Manning, F performance. Bottom line, the offense line wasn't that great, but he had plenty of time. And don't make it if they make it sound like Troy Aikman mentioning it, the first thing they got to take care of is the edge rush. That's not the first thing they got to take care of. First thing they got to take care of is that deal with that secondary, beat the zone, where get in the zone. Manning's got to have his reads well. The bubble screen had been working. And on again, I didn't cover when Seattle had the ball. When Seattle had the ball, that'll be a different production. They didn't have to do much. They got a field goal after the safety, then a pick six, and then a score, and then a touchdown and a pick six to make it 22-0. They just got a kickoff return, make it 29-0. So turnovers were big in this game. A kick return clinches it, the real clincher, and Peyton Manning gets an F. That is your Super Bowl analysis. Super Bowl 48, as we head to Super Bowl 50 this week.